What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Babymetal. Yes, indeed, Babymetal Fans feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Bren, and this is actually Bren's prioritized request for the month of August for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Bren. I hope you enjoy the show, man. Bren wanted to see me react to this. It is Babymetal with a live performance of the song Headbanger, and this is the Momobanger version.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Now, have I heard the song before? Okay, full disclosure, yes. Yes, I have. I have done a reaction to this song. I've done 2 reactions to this song already. I did the original one with the original live version, and then I did another version with for Moa's 20th birthday. I think it was called the Momobanger version. So now we're going to be reacting to the Momobanger version. Now listen, folks. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to be honest with you, folks. I really don't know what I'm going to be doing here. I am anticipating seeing pretty much the exact same choreography I saw in the other 2. I'm going to be expecting to hear pretty much the exact same song I saw during the other 2. So I really don't know what I'm going to be reacting to here, honestly. If anything, I mean, I can't react to the song because it's the same song. And even the live performance, I have a feeling is going to be extremely similar to the other 2. So I really don't know what I'm going to do here, folks. I don't know. Apparently, there's going to be, I mean, reading the title and comparing it to what we did with the Moa version, I'm assuming at some point Momo's going to take over the lead vocals. I guess I can react to that, sort of. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We're at the plan to play this by ear. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do with this. And to be honest with you, folks, I hate to say it, but I may not be able to do anything with this. I really don't know. I won't know until I watch it and see it and hear it for myself. So we're really going to have to kind of play this by ear. So I'm just being straight up with you guys, being totally transparent, not trying to hide anything from you guys, all right? Anyway, let's see. This was posted by SG Love, okay? And the video has 101,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. A link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Babymetal Momobanger live compilation. So this isn't even a full live performance. This is a compilation video. Oh, this is gonna make it even tougher. Legend MM, whatever that means, 20 night at Yokohama Arena, February 3rd, 2024. So this is fairly recent. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Well, the crowd knows it. It's okay. Okay. All right. I have a feeling I'm going to be using this word, this sentence a lot. Everything I was expecting to see and hear, I have seen and heard. They've met my expectations. It's exactly what I was expecting. And I hate to say it, folks, but that's really all I can say. It's the exact same choreography. It's the exact same playing. It's the exact same song. It sounds the exact same as the other two live performances that I've heard so far. So there's really no difference. I mean, I'm sorry, but there isn't. And yeah, this is clearly a compilation video. I see the multiple stages, multiple crowds, multiple designs. Yeah, it's clearly a live compilation video. Folks, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I don't even know if I can give this a score. Not realistically. I don't know. There's gonna have to be something very clear-cut different. And it can't just be Momo. I've already done that with Moa. You know, we already saw Moa do it once. And I mean, let me guess, Sue's gonna hand her mic over to Momo, just like she handed over to Moa, right? Is that what's gonna happen? Because if it is, I'm sorry. It is literally a Control-C, Control-V situation. It's literally a cut and paste job. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, expectations have all been met. I was expecting the same choreography. I got it. I was expecting the same level of live musicianship. I got it. I was expecting the same choreography. I got it. I was expecting the same vocals. I got it. I mean, it's all expectation being met. Yeah, sure. But how is it any different from what we've seen in the past? It really isn't. It's the exact same. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do here, folks. Let's hope for something big. Let's hope for something that really stands out and makes this, you know, an entity onto itself. Let's really hope we get that. Yeah, clearly two different live performances. Maybe three. Oh, God. Okay. I called it. I called it. Yeah. I can't. I can't, guys. I can't. That was Sue holding the... Oh, God. This is why I hate live compilation videos. This is why I hate live compilation videos. Sometimes it shows Sue holding the microphone. Sometimes it shows Momo holding the microphone. It's just... Yeah. Look, if you're gonna film, why not just get one show? I just don't understand. I do not understand. Ah! There's Mama holding it. There's Sue holding it. Now Momo's holding it again. more time. It might have been her. We all know Babymetal in the past. In the past, and even still to this day, they utilize backing track for certain vocals. And Sue has obviously mouthed the words, but it's a lip sync job because we all know that Sue can't get down that low. She does not have a masculine voice. But she'll sit there and she'll mouth the word, obviously. It's all for the show. Here's the thing, though. That does sound like a female grit and growl voice. It does feel like it does sound like a female vocalization. Could that be Momo doing a grit and growl voice? It absolutely could be. And as a matter of fact, I'm even kind of inclined to give the benefit of the doubt because I wasn't just listening to what was being said or the tone. I was also trying to match up her mouth and her facial expression and her posture to what was being vocalized. I gotta say it matches up. So I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna say that was actually her. If that is the case, and it is her, I'm hoping it is, man, I hope they utilize her grit and growl style vocals more often in the future, because it's decent. It's a decent grit and growl with a clearly female tone vocalization. I really hope in the future they use her more often in that capacity, because there's a lot that could open a lot of different doors for future songs. That's kind of nice. Well, there's something that stands out as being different. Let's keep going here. That's great. I love that shot. Okay, clearly that's not Sue's vocals. Clearly that's Momo's vocals, right? And they get the shot of Sue doing the vocalization, but they got Momo's, audio over the top of it. That's great. That's great editing. Lame. That's not Sue's vocals. So stupid. Could be her. I'm going to get the benefit of the doubt to her. Oh, good. We got one quick shot of the drummer. During the entire video, we got one quick little, quarter of a second shot of the drummer. That's it. That's all we got for the band. Wow. The disrespect. I just, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, folks. I really don't. Let me get my thoughts together. Let me see if I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to come up with something. But folks, if I'm being honest with you, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. So let me try. Let me see what I can scrape together here. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was a Babymetal with another live performance of the song Headbanger. This one featuring Momo, so it's called the Momobanger version. This was a request from Bren, and this was actually Bren's prioritized request for the month of August for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Bren. I hope you enjoyed the show. So I really am not happy with the score I have here, because I know it's gonna upset a lot of Babymetal fans. But quite frankly, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I'm gonna call it right down the middle. I'm gonna keep things fair and impartial, just like I always do. And this is the score I came up with. And I promise you, if you hear me out, you're gonna hear my reasons for coming up with this score. It's gonna make perfect sense. I promise you. I absolutely promise you. As long as you have an open mind and you're not one of these, diehard fanboys and fangirls who believe that Babymetal can do absolutely no wrong. Having said all that, let's get to the score, shall we? And this, folks, when I say this is the highest score I could come up with, I am being dead serious. On a scale of 1 to 10, I don't have a choice, folks. I have to give that a 5.2. Yeah, 5.2. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 5.2. What does that mean? Believe it or not, we're not in the negatives, okay? We are still in the positives. As long as you're at a 5.0 or higher, you're in the positives, okay? This is getting a 5.2. So what does that mean? Well, a 5.2 would translate to an okay scale rating. So I think this was an okay job overall. It would get 3 out of 5 stars, and it would get a C letter grade. So there you go, a 5.2, okay scale rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a C letter grade. Now, how did I come up with this score? That's an interesting story. So glad you asked. First things first, remember, everything I watch, everything I listen to, everything I react to, everything I review, everybody starts at a 5.0, okay? Everybody does. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Babymetal. I don't care if you're Nightwish. I don't care if you're Pearl Jam. I don't care if you're Johnny Nobody and the Never Will Be's. I don't care who you are. Everybody starts fairly at a 5.0. And from there, stock can go up, stock can go down, depending on how much I'm enjoying it and how impressed I am. I'm gonna be honest with you, folks. Expectation was met. Yes, expectation was met. I was expecting the same choreography that I saw from the other two performances of this song. I got it. I was expecting the same level of musicianship that I saw from the other two. I got it. I was expecting the same vocal performance from Sue that I got from the other two. I got it. The only real difference was Momo taking the last taking the last chorus. And the last verse as well. The last verse, well, it's actually more of a pre-chorus, isn't it? It was last pre-chorus and chorus. That was pretty much it. I will give credit where credit's due. I think Momo sounded fine. And what I really appreciated was the fact that they were actually utilizing her vocals. There is a very clear difference in her vocals than there is from Sue's. Her vocal approach is different, her tone is different, her diction is different, her enunciation is different, her length of speech is different. There's a very clear difference between the two. And on top of that, I am going to give the benefit of the doubt to the grit and growl vocals. I believe that is her. And if I'm right in my assumption, which I'm pretty sure I am, if I'm right in my assumption, I really hope they utilize that particular skill set from her more often in future baby metal recordings and songwriting. I really do, because that could open up a whole new set of skills for these ladies and a whole new direction for songwriting as well. It could really broaden their scope, which I really hope they're able to capitalize on. I was fairly shocked. I don't really know if I could say impressed, but I was surprised by her grit and growl vocal style. So that was a nice surprise. But I really can't say it was impressive, because in all honesty, I've heard other women do it. I hate to say it, but I've heard other women do it better. But she did a fine job on it. Here's the problem, though. I mean, and I hate to utilize this, but I mean, it is a factor, unfortunately. This was a live compilation video. Now, from what I can tell, the audio feed was all from one show, which is where this kind of takes a turn for the worse. The editing on this video was haphazard at best. And to some extent, I hate to say it, it was laughable at a lot of points, making it extremely obvious that this was a compilation video. In particular, when they were doing the pre-chorus and the chorus, where Momo had full control of the mic, and yet they constantly showed video footage of Sue with the mic, even though that was clearly not Sue's voice. I hate to say this, folks, but that was comical. That was absolutely comical. It's like slapstick gone wrong. That's the problem. It's not haha funny. It's not tee hee hee funny. It's, oh God, this is cringe funny. It's so bad I can't look away funny. It was very poorly edited. And I hate to say it, but to some extent it did become a distraction, and it did affect the score. Clearly there is live footage from this show. Clearly, okay? I really wish we could get a copy, an actual video performance of that one show, but I guess copyright is what copyright is, and with Amuse, I know you got to be careful, because Amuse will block you at the drop of a hat. So I understand the need for a compilation video. I absolutely do, but this video could have been edited better. It really could have been. You know, take out those shots of Sue singing, and I don't know, maybe put in some band shots or something like that. I don't know, but I mean, it did become a little bit of a distraction. So overall, folks, I'm sorry to say this, but I wasn't really impressed by anything. I think Momo did a fine job with the vocals, yeah, sure. But again, I've heard Moa do it, and I've heard Sue do it, so nothing really made it stand apart. So unfortunately, I can't really sit here and say that I was impressed or I was blown away by anything. I will say expectations were met. Yes, absolutely. Expectations were met, but nothing, and I mean nothing, was really exceeded, other than the grit and growl vocal. That was the only thing that exceeded any type of expectation. And even that, I'm being honest, folks, it was done well, yes, but I've heard other women do it far better. So taking everything into account here, this is how we're coming up with a 5.2. I know that's not the score Babymetal fans want to hear. I know they want to hear a much higher score, but dang it, folks, I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to keep my integrity in check. If I end up losing, people from the channel over this, then so be it, okay? But I'm not going to sacrifice my integrity and my honesty just to make people happy. So 5.2, that is exactly the score I feel this deserves, and that's exactly where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We got a 5.2, which is an okay scale rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a C letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.